Hi guys, it's me. I'm gonna be really quiet because I think my roommate next door is like knocked out. I just woke up and realized, well, I haven't done a video in a really, really long time. Lots of things have been happening. I'm in college. Oh. Skin picking, still there. Good news. November 6th, I have a dermatologist appointment, and I think I'm just gonna go possibly topical and oral medication just to get rid of acne. I've had a few friends ask me why I post these videos, even though I look like absolute shit half the time. And I do it mainly because I have enough confidence, or not confidence, because I'm not very confident, but I realize how helpless I feel on a day-to-day basis, not just with my skin, with my life. I'm an artist, I don't know if you know that, who actually is really into not only fine arts, which is what I'm going to school for, but for film production and acting, and quite a few things have stopped me from even trying to attempt that. One of them being I couldn't read until I was 11. Thank you, teachers who told me I couldn't. But I want to be that type of person who people can look to and be like, oh wow, that's kind of impressive that, you know, even though you look like shit, you're still being a really positive person and hopefully a positive influence. God, I think I hear him snoring. So my life is gonna, again, even though I'm only 18, gonna take a few changes and hopefully for the better. Going to hopefully intern under my uncle as like a camera person on a set. See how I like the atmosphere. Just because I've never even been able to get the chance to be like, I love people. I love being around them. I love being immersed in sort of being that person that people like to be around and have fun with. I don't really know what I want to say in this video, but I just want to say that, like, a lot of people in my life have told me that I couldn't do anything. That with all the list of, like, self-esteem and depression issues and learning disabilities, that I would be a failure at life. Which is pretty destructive for a young soul. And I told myself 4 years ago I would go to art school. I'd go to fine art school. I'd go to one of the fine art schools, and I'm going to the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston, the school, the Museum School of Fine Arts, and I got into all my other schools. I got into SVA, I got into Parsons, and I got into the Tyler School of Art program at Temple University on basically a full scholarship. This one obviously didn't give me a full scholarship, but I got quite a large sum of money to study. That was sort of to show myself, no, you're wrong, I can do something, I'm quite talented. Creatively, I fought for it. You know, when you don't know how to read and you're 11 years old, you have to find different things to do with your life. Acting was one of the things I had to do to survive, so I didn't really think to go into theater. I maybe even hated it, or envied the people who did it for fun. But now that my life has sort of come full circle, and not full circle, but like I've really rounded out and like gotten a little bit more worldly, less naive. I've been able to sort of accept my own self and then take the pleasure in acting and being other roles. for fun, and I'm like understanding it. Let's put it that way. Really, really like it. Anyway, so point of this video is, even though people tell you you can't, like from adults, like the adults did it, where they would put me in front of the room and basically have me read out what I did wrong on my test and why, and then the kids would laugh at me. And I laugh about it now because I don't really remember it. Literally, I don't remember the ages of 5 until about 12. Don't remember it all that well, meaning I have about 3 or 4 memories, and I literally repress the rest. It was a humiliating experience. And I picked myself up. I became, a student with a 3.7 GPA, who never cut class, who really got in and like worked really, really uber hard, who went to the art studios, that I went to Oogie Art. If you're in New York, go to it, look it up, it's really awesome. This Choi is like my jam. And I would work there from 4 o'clock until, 8 or 9 o'clock at night, 3, 4, 5 times a week. On Saturdays I'd get there at 10 a.m. and I'd leave at 8 o'clock at night, and I would work my ass off. And I want to be that type of person. People are like, wow, okay, I could do that too. It's not that it's easy. You need a whole hell of a lot of motivation, and a lot of times you want to curl up in a little hole and die miserably. But with that motivation, I'm going to go back to the idea of skin picking. Like, you could tell it's not so bad, but it's definitely a hit to confidence, or like it's a very visual thing. So it's the first thing people see when they meet you, and they go, "What's wrong with you? What's wrong with your face?" And I'm like, "Alright, I'm doing it because I don't want to be on antibiotics anymore." So I'm going to try my luck and try everything. I want to try fine arts. I want to try music. Probably production. I'm not a musician in any way. I've tried it a few times. Relatively, like I really did try it. Couldn't do it. Which is fine. You find things that just don't click with you. My brain just doesn't function in a way that it should to play music. I don't understand how it works. It's a little too mathy. It's a little too languagey, which never really worked for me. Which is funny because I'm really good at chemistry. But you find things that just don't work out. But I'd love to be behind the scenes and sort of see how it all comes together. I want to try directing, I want to try screenwriting, I want to try all facets of art that I couldn't try before because I didn't have the tools to. So people ask me, like, why are you starting so late? It's the type of stuff that you know right away you're passionate about. If you can't read, my friend, you don't know you're passionate about it. If you don't have the ways of accessing it, you have no idea. You might even hate it. I happen to love it now. I can't get my brain around it. I just read all the time. I watch movies. I listen to a bunch of music. I understand it, which is, 5 years ago I couldn't do that. So it's really new for me. It's like I'm starting at the age of 5 for me. That's what it's all about. And honestly, it was, when people tell you your whole life that you can't, you believe it. And I just sort of woke up one day and I was like, no, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to put what I think I'm really passionate about. My heart starts to beat, when I think about being in a creative environment outside of an art studio and like around people, influencing them or being a role model to them or being around people that were a role model to me, I like get really like emotional about it. And mainly because I know that I'll work really hard, and I know that the people I'm around will have worked really hard for to where they got. Um, so that's just what I want to talk about because I'm a little frustrated. I have a lot of people telling me still that I can't, and it's just, it's really frustrating. Saying that you're not that type of person. I'm like, well, how do you know? You know me a total of what, 3 hours? Um, even my mom is like, where did you come from? Like you're an alien to the family. She's like, just settle down, just do your work, and already that I'm an art student. She's like, what is this? He's snoring. It's just really weird. My mom's a PA in diabetes research. My dad's like an economist. I guess like he works in the economy. And my sister sort of floats around. I guess my sister and I are just not following family dynamics. But my grandfather was a salesman. My grandmother was a stay-at-home mom. Like, I don't want to be that. I don't want to sell myself short like that. So that's my life so far. I'm still a nobody, and that's okay. I'm still a nobody. But slowly, I think I'll be able to, one person at a time, one joke at a time, make life better for other people as well as mine. So yeah, peace out. He's really snoring.